fighting! Stop fighting Larry and Visions! I just had to get that out. Welcome to the Fierce Podcast. Coffee first. So good. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. What's up? What's up, you guys? Well, tons of stuff to talk about. I'm very excited. I've got some good news. I've got some epic news. I've got some things to chat. I got some updates. We're going to do some topics. I did another Walmart haul today. Oh, yeah. That's right. Anyway, welcome to the Fierce Podcast. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Anyway, let me open up that chat and let's get a moseying. Very excited. All right, there we go. Let me switch it from top chat to live chat. We got 1 like so far. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the like. Well, what's up, guys? We got 3 people watching. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are all doing great. Fears has had a pretty good day today. I've had a pretty good day today. Yakov asked if he could come into the chat. I mean, into the show. Yakov, unfortunately, I'm using OBS and I don't have any. I don't have any stream time left. So it's just going to be a solo show today. Thank you for the second like. I really appreciate that. Triple says Triple says that he's well, that he's great, and that he's fantastic. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Thank you for liking the stream 3 times, guys. We got 3 people watching. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm glad you're having a good day, Triple. Cheers to that. Cheers to good days. Cheers to good days. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. Today's topics are, we're going to review this movie. I watched it last night, and that was an experience. Whoo! Get ready for this review. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Crap. Garbage. But great garbage. Oh lord. So we're going to be reviewing this. Now I'm going to finally get to my Vegas stories, because I'm going to start the stream with the Vegas stories. There we are. And then we're going to do a Walmart haul. So yeah. Anyway. Big shout out to the fans. Got some updates. Today, Fears, I got off of work, had a quick nap. I got my hair cut. Just a trim, because my cousin is getting married next week when I'm on vacation. So my mom's like, do you want to when you're here, do you want to go to her wedding? And I said, sure. So she's like, my mom was like, all right, well, be sure that you pack your suit. So I said, I will pack my suit, I promise. So I'm going to a wedding next week. That'll be fun. All right. Let's start the stream with the Vegas stories, Fears. That was my intention, buddy. That was my intention. Triple says I'm ready for it. Nice. So I've got a couple of updates. I don't know what the hell was going on in the Discord. I've been gone from the Discord all day. Larry and Visions were going nuts. They were talking about something. I don't know. Yakov said that they were talking about, like, Bible chat. You know? I don't know what was going on. But, man, I've never seen Larry and Visions get into a little squabble like that. So I hope everyone's okay. Speaking of Visions, I'm going to tell him that I'm live. Or he should already know, because I told everybody in the Discord that I was going live. So, but I will write him. And I'll go into the Discord real quick and tell everybody that I'm live. So, yeah. I don't know what they were arguing about, but hopefully they can still be buddies. I am live, so come and hang out, buddy. And then I'm going to put it in the Discord real quick that I'm live. So, give me 1 second. Let's see. Yo, I am live, so come and hang out. Peeps. There we are. So, yeah, okay. All right. All right, I shouted out the word. There we are. There we go. There's Visions. There's Visions. There's everybody. What's up? What's up? All right, let's see here. Okay, never mind. Let's start with the updates, and then first the Vegas story. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Vegas stories in just a minute. Vision says hello there. Rebecca says, "Yo, Visions. Larry is just upset that you don't give him enough attention, and he's taking it out on me. Is that what it was?" Well, I knew maybe it was that, Visions, but I've been gone all day. Like I was gonna tell everybody, I did not check the Discord all day up until 5-10 minutes ago. Look, there's enough of fears to go around. All right, there's enough of fears to go around. Don't fight about me. Don't fight over me. I like Larry. I like Visions. I like Triple. I like Rebecca. I like everybody. We all know who I don't like. I'm not gonna bring their names up, because I've been trying to turn over a new leaf and not mention any troll's name. But you know who I don't like, and you guys know who I do like. But no, seriously, Visions, I've been gone. The first update, work was good, but it was nuts. I get there last night. My boss looks at me and goes, "Fears, I wish I could tell you that it's going to be an easy day and like your last 2 days of work before you go on vacation are going to be easy." And I looked at him, Visions, and I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's not going to be an easy night, Fears." And I was like, damn it. I'm like, all right. I'm like, go ahead. Hit me with it. I'm like, how many do we have? He goes, "Fears, we're looking at like 45,000. I was like, no! I was like, well, I said, that's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. So I didn't get out of there until like 9. So I got out of there at 9, stopped at McDonald's, got some McDonald's breakfast, pretty much ate it in the car because I was like, as soon as I get home, I'm showered and Betty buys time. Ate my breakfast in the car, shower, literally went to sleep. I woke up at around 1 o'clock, and then from 1 to about 10 minutes ago, I was doing errands. I bought a few things for my trip. I got my hair cut. I got it trimmed because my hair is short already. My mom was just like, just get your hair like trimmed because we're going to my cousin's wedding next week. She's been going out with like the same guy for like I think 7 years, 8 years. He finally popped the question, and they're getting married next year. So big shout out to my cousin and her new husband. So yeah. My mom's like, "Do you want to go to their wedding?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, of course." I'm like, I'm going to be in town. I said, I might as well go. My mom was like, "Bring your nice suit." So I got to bring my suit. So I didn't know what the hell was going on. I came in there, like I said, 10, 15 minutes ago, Visions. I think it was a mixture of both because Yakov, if memory serves me right, Yakov wrote, "They're not fighting Fears, they're just having a Bible debate." And I didn't scroll all the way up. And Visions, I know you were joking. Visions said, "Fears loves drama, as long as it's not including him." False. I know you were joking. I hate any form of drama. I hate when my friends are fighting. I hate when I'm fighting with my friends. I hate fighting with the trolls. I hate when the trolls are tormenting me. I hate any form of drama. Zero drama for Fears. Please, pretty please. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. What else? Let's see here. Hello, Rebecca. Yo, Fears. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Rebecca says, "How's everybody doing this evening?" I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Today was a pretty productive day. Let's see. Let's see here. Rebecca says, nice new haircut, Fears. Well, thanks, Rebecca. It wasn't like a full haircut. It was a trim. I got a trim. Take off the hat, Fears. Let's see it. There we are. So I just got the sides. Got all the neck hair taken care of. Got these. Got my sideburns trimmed up. Just a little off the top, a little off the side. So not too shabby. I wouldn't say fighting Visions. I was saying I was having a big discussion, a big debate with Mercenary Man. So I don't know if we were fighting. Oh shit, I said his name. My bad. I'd say we were debating. Definitely not fighting. I try to ignore as many of those people as I possibly can. Sometimes it's hard. I'll give you that. It is very hard to ignore those crazy people sometimes. Yo, Larry, what's up? Good to see you. Well, Larry, if I wasn't giving you enough attention, I apologize. Vision said I wasn't giving you enough. I try to give everybody attention. All my loving and loyal fans. So, big shout out to everybody. Yakov said, I love drama. Well, Yakov, listen, I know you do, buddy. I don't, but I know you do. Anyway, I'm glad everyone's having a good day. Rebecca says, we're doing terrific, Fears. Nice trim, Fears. Oh, well, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate that. How do you feel about getting gray hairs? Oh, Visions. It's oh, Lord. You know, I don't have many gray hairs, but I've got a few. I guess I'm okay with it. I mean, it's bound to happen, right? You know, it's bound to happen. The older you get, the more gray hairs you get, you know? So, I take it daily, Visions, you know, one problem at a time. Sometimes I pluck them out. Sometimes there's too many to pluck out, so I just leave it. So the weird thing is whenever I wet my hair down and I gel my hair, you can't see the gray hairs. It's only like when I wear a hat or like when my hair is dry can you see the gray hairs coming in. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What about you, Visions? What about everybody else? Visions, have you got any gray hairs coming in, you know, upstairs on the top of your head? Let me knows. Let me knows. Pixel says, Larry said something about you interviewing Foul-Mouthed Ken. Is that happening? I would like for it to happen, Pixel, because my interview, my professional interview with my friend Steph, you know, the Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz lady, it went so well. And Randall said this, and a buddy at my work said, oh, Fears, I saw your Dorothy interview. You're a really good professional interviewer. He goes, you should do more professional interviews on the main channel. I said, you know, I think I will. So, if everything pans out, Visions, I would love to, Pixel, if everything pans out, I would love to interview. These are the next interviews I would like to do. I'm definitely going to interview Tommy NC 2010. He's the most famous YouTuber I know, so I'm going to professionally interview him. I want to professionally interview Visions at one point about his business. I want to professionally interview Foul-Mouthed Ken. So those are like the next 3 interviews that I would love. Visions being my friend, I think he would allow an interview. You know, but Visions, if you say no and you don't want to be professionally interviewed, then I understand. But I would like to, I really would, because I do like your your website an awful lot. So yeah. But if you don't feel comfortable, Visions, being professionally interviewed, then I won't bring it up. But I'm asking your permission, Visions, at some point, not anytime soon, because I'm gonna professionally interview Randall and Foul-Mouthed Ken and Tommy and then you. So it's gonna be a little bit, but when I get around you, I would love to professionally interview you. By the way, I got my awesome Halloween Horror Nights mug. This is one of my favorite mugs. I love it. Pixel, if you ever get a chance, buddy, go to Halloween Horror Nights. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's see here. Let me scroll down here. I just wish you would watch some of the movie trailers I suggest. I mean, I can watch some of them, Larry, if you want. It's cool, but Vision's taste is not always the best. I never said he was the best, Larry. I'll be honest. I've never seen one of your suggestions, but if you suggest one today, I will watch it. I'm sorry if your feelings got hurt, Larry. I really am. I mean, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, you know. It's been a while since we've had a hair gel stream. I think we're due. Well, I usually don't. I'll be honest, Triple. I don't usually gel my hair for the streams. I gel my hair like when I'm vlogging, and definitely when I go to the conventions, because sometimes it's so hot at those conventions. I don't like wearing a hat. Every once in a while, I'll wear a hat to a convention, but normally the places where Jeff hosts the conventions, either they have great air conditioning or no air conditioning at all, or somewhat in the middle. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. That's why in the last few convention videos, Fears is sweating like crazy because the air was not good that day. So, yeah. Yakvo says, Visions has the worst taste. That's not true. That's not true. Come on. Why don't you dress up for me anymore, Fears? Is the spark gone? I dress up for everybody. Vision says, I do have a few sprouting out in my sideburn area. Right, Visions? Oh, man. You gotta love those gray hairs, buddy. Larry says, Foulmouth Ken is funny as fuck. He said you could come on his Saturday night show. I would love to be on his show at some point. Just, he's really busy. I'm always busy. He told me the other day he came in my stream in the comments section, and I think he either said his sister passed away or his mom passed away. So, Ken, I'm really sorry. I don't remember which one. I'm almost 100% positive he said it was his mom. So, Ken, I'm sorry that your mom passed away. I feel your pain. I miss my dad every day. So, anyway. Well, Larry, hopefully you can bury the hatchet with Visions. Let's not fight. Visions, I'm throwing an olive branch out to Larry and Visions. You guys know I'm both your friend. Don't fight over Fears. No fighting in the chat. Nothing but good vibes. Cheers to you guys. So, Larry, if you tell me to watch a movie trailer today, I will. If I miss it, rewrite it in the comments, and I will. I promise. Okay, that's what I thought, Larry. That's what I thought. I knew it was like his sister or his mom or something. So he's been really busy. I've been really busy, but I so want to come on his show, Pixel. I really do. I told Foulmouth Kid, I said, I would love to be a guest, just you and me, because Ken was like, well, how about one-on-one, Fears? I said, I would be honored. I said, I've watched your show a handful of times. I said a handful of times, and then Ken was like, are you a fan, Fears? I'm like, yeah, of course. I said, I haven't watched every single episode, but I said, I've watched a handful of them. I said, I subscribed to you like 2-3 years ago. I think I've been following Ken for 3 years now, something like that. Ever since Rasmus Rants went on Ken's show. So actually, it's more than 3 years because Raz was on there like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. So yeah, there you go. Larry says sorry, Visions. Vision says thanks. There you go. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you guys could bury the hatchet. All right. So time for some updates. Fears, I thought I had enough undershirts for my trip. Apparently not. Some of my undershirts, they got ripped at work, because like when you're carrying the boxes around, sometimes my shirt gets snagged, and a few of my undershirts ripped, so I had to buy some new ones. So I bought some new undershirts today, got the Fears Mobile washed, because not one bird, not two birds, but 3 Florida birds said, hey, Fears, guess what? Good news, sport. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we're just going to take a big dump on your car. And I was like, oh, awesome. Cheers. Cheers for that. So I got it washed. So it'll be nice and clean by the time I come back, from my trip. There it is. Or one would hope. One would hope. Let's see. Vision says, I accept your apology, Larry. Well, that's good. That's good. And Larry, it's very big of you to say, hey, you're sorry. So that's good. Let's see, what else was going on? Oh, I did a Walmart haul, because it may be the last haul before I go on my trip. Saturday, I'm leaving for my trip, guys. Vacation for 10 days. If anyone needs a vacation, it's the Fears Man. I mean a vacation from everything. From online, just chilling with my family, a vacation away from the trolls, away from the stress, everything. I cannot wait for my trip to start. Oh, my Lord. The minute I get to the airport on Saturday, I'm going to be like, it's going to be eternal peace for a week. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going for 10 days, actually. Wait, yeah. Yeah, 10 days. 10 days. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I wish I could stay longer, but, you know, losing 10 days worth of money, you know, that's why you always have to prepare for a trip. So that's why I went up to my landlord and I said, hey, be sure you turn off the water, be sure you turn off this while I'm gone. And then they're like, when do you want us to turn it back on for you? So I'm like, turn it back on this day when I come back. And then I'm paying all my bills, because if you don't pay any of your bills before you go, then you've got all those bills waiting for you when you come back. So I always try to pay all my bills, get everything squared away before I go on a trip. That way, whenever you come back, you know, then you're rocking and rolling. Thank you I don't know who it was, but thank you for all the people liking the stream. We got 5 likes. I appreciate that. Are you going completely dark, Fears? Turn your phone off and whatnot? Not completely dark. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to take some video. I'll probably do a stream for you guys, you know, maybe a couple of times throughout the week. Not every day, though. Not every day. I'll probably do maybe 2, 3 streams, you know, throughout the week. Just telling you guys what I've been doing, how things are going. Hey, I'm having fun. Hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing that, you know. I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, Larry, I didn't take anyone's side. I didn't take Vision's side. I didn't take your side. I said, what I did say was, I'm glad that you and Visions could work it out. I'm glad that you apologized to Visions, and I'm glad you guys worked it out. Because I don't know what you guys were on about. I don't know what you guys were talking about. So I didn't take any sides. I didn't take any sides. When it comes to drama, I'm like, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Thank you for liking the stream 6 times. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You guys mean the world to me. You guys know I love my loving and loyal fans. Every view helps. Every like helps. Every view on a video. Every subscriber is appreciated. Everything is appreciated. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be the Fears man without you guys. I love my loving and loyal fans. I really appreciate it. Larry says, I always hit that like button. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. What else? More updates. I'm gonna miss Jeff's next show. Jeff was like, Fears, I don't care that you're missing the show, but he goes, every day, like when you stream before you leave, he goes, can you please just plug it? And I was like, I will plug away, buddy. So if you're in the Florida area and you like nerdy stuff, you like sci-fi, you like pop culture, you like movies, you like movie props, you like toys, vintage toys, you like collectibles, there we are. Check out, it's a 2-day con, July 8th and July 9th. I will be gone, unfortunately, and it's one of my favorite shows that Jeff puts on. It's not my favorite, it's one of my favorites. My favorite show that he puts on is Super Retro Con. I'm telling you, Pixel, if you ever came down here for that, you would love Super RetroCon. That's the place where I met Adam the Woo. He's a fucking cool guy. Super RetroCon is one of the best. It's not the best convention I've ever went to. It's one of the best. Probably the best convention I've ever went to was that Halloween convention that I told you and Visions about. That one was fucking mind-blowing. That one was great, and then I really did enjoy the first convention I ever went to, the Phoenix Comic-Con. That was probably the biggest one I've ever went to, because Phoenix Comic-Con, Pixel, was way bigger than Wizard World. I like Wizard World. Like, Wizard World had like 40,000 people. That Phoenix Comic-Con one that I went to back in 2010, that was the very first con I ever went to. They had like 80,000, 90,000 people there, and I was like, whew, that's a lot of people. So that's the biggest one I've ever went on. So, if you want to go to the Tampa Toy Con, go to FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com or Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. And it's the Tampa Toy Con, so it's in Tampa at the Florida Fairgrounds. My favorite spot. Not my favorite spot. And it's nothing against Jeff. I love Jeff. He's my buddy. He's my pal. But the fucking staff, not Jeff's staff, the Florida Fairgrounds staff are the most stingiest, terrible people on the face of the earth. I hate those people. Oh, you can't park here. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking massive parking spot. As long as I park somewhere in this parking spot, it'll be okay. Don't have a panic attack. Oh, no, sir, you can't park there. Who says I can't fucking park there, lady? and it was like a power struggle thing. I was like, you're not going to tell me where to park. I will park wherever the fuck I want to park. And once she understood that, then we've never had a problem. Which I don't understand because she didn't say it to anyone else. She was just like, yep, go ahead, drive this way, drive this way. Then all of a sudden she goes like that, stops me. I had to slam on the brakes. And I'm like, yes, can I help you? And she goes, well, you need to park here. And I was like, well, I'm like, that's so far back. I'm like, I'd rather park closer up towards the door so whenever I leave, I don't have to walk half a fucking mile. I didn't curse at her. And she goes, I understand, you have to park here. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just going to park over here. Have a good day. Because she didn't tell anyone else but me. And I was like, I'm not parking ages away. I'm parking here because the parking spot was right up close and the door was, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds away. And I was like, I'm not parking way over there. I'm parking right here. So yeah, anyway. Let's see, what else is going on? I think Fierce secretly has a Visions tattoo. No, I don't. I don't, Pixel. I don't. I just appreciate Visions, and I appreciate his friendship, and I appreciate his... I think, I'll be honest, his website is really cool. I'm a big fan of his website. And I'm going to say something right now. I just laughed about it, Visions. I'm not making fun of this guy, but Quentin in the Discord was like, Fierce, he goes, be honest. He goes, do you just want to, like, have sex with Visions? Do you just want to fuck Visions? And I was like, first of all, no. I just appreciate Visions as a person. I appreciate Visions as a friend. I appreciate him as a fellow content creator. And I love his website. And he's got cool merch. And you guys know me. I always try to help out all my friends. That's why I'm always like giving Pixel's channel a plug. I'm always like plugging Visions' website. I'm always like, Randall, good job on those weight loss vlogs, buddy. Keep it up. I even told Randall. Randall was very surprised. Last night, I said, Pixel, Visions, Larry, Triple, everybody, Rebecca. Randall, I guess, didn't watch the stream. I said, Randall, I made everybody a challenge. I made everybody a challenge. And Randall was like, what are you talking about, Fierce? I said, did you see the stream yesterday? And he's like, no. He goes, I was busy. I went, oh, okay. I said, I'm so proud of you for losing weight, buddy. And I said, it's cool that you make these, like, update kind of like weight loss vlogs. I said, Randall, everybody's trying to lose weight right now. I said, you're trying to lose weight? I said, I lose a lot of weight, I don't even need to go to the gym because you guys know, you guys have seen my TikToks. I'm usually dripping with sweat because I usually make a TikTok after work in the parking lot, like in my car, either to answer someone's question or respond to something. And it gets really hot in the factory. You don't need a gym. Seriously, Visions, Pixel, if you guys wanted to lose weight, work at the factory. They have a little bit of air conditioning, but they've got those big industrial fans I told you. Literally, the fans are invented by this company called Big Ass Fans. Like on the fan, it says bigassfans.com. And if you guys go to that website, it's there. And I asked them, I said, wow, I've never seen a fan that big. And they've got these massive, industrial fans just spinning. Like, if you got caught in that fan, it would literally chop your body in half. That's how big the fucking blades are huge. So they create a lot of wind, Larry and Pixel and everybody. So you're running around always with your head cut off. I'm usually stacking boxes, loading boxes, scanning boxes, talking to the vendors or talking to the truck driver. Like last night, this vendor / driver, he wasn't mad at me. He was just mad in general. And he goes, Fears, I'm not mad at you. He goes, you always load the trucks beautifully. He goes, who the fuck was here last weekend, though? I said, I wouldn't know. I said, I have Saturday and Sunday off. He goes, Fears, you're the best at loading. He goes, fuck that other guy. And I said, your words, not mine, buddy. I said, I have no idea who loads them on the weekend. I said, that's actually a good question. I said, you may want to ask my manager. And he goes, well, why don't you know, Fears? I said, well, because I don't work on Saturday and Sunday. And he goes, oh, okay, gotcha. He goes, yeah, there was shit everywhere. And I go, really? I'm like, he goes, yeah. He goes, they were in there, but they weren't stacked neatly. He goes, you know how you always scan it? You put the sticker, in the right place in the left-hand corner? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, that's the way they taught me. I'm like, you scan it, and you put the sticker towards the front of the box, and then you put the box in its spot and have the sticker like coming out this way. So the vendor and the truck driver knows, okay, I need to take this. All right, there's the sticker, there's the number. Oh, there's the address on the sticker. I need to take this package to this house or this business or whatever. And he goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, I've never had a problem with you. He goes, keep up the good work, buddy. And I said, oh, thanks, man. And then he goes, but whoever does your trucks when you're gone on the weekends, he goes, that guy needs some more practice. And then I kid you not, Visions, I'm like, is it that bad? He goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, there was shit everywhere. He goes, there was like, he just threw them, he threw them down on the trucks. He goes, the boxes were all fucking like lopsided in there. He goes, I had to redo his work, not once, not twice, but 4 fucking times. And he goes, and then when I asked the young guy, like, what's the explanation? He was like, oh, I don't know, man. I'm still learning. I'm like, well, how old is the guy? And he's like 20. I said, he probably doesn't take his job that seriously. I said, when I was 20, I didn't really take my job that seriously. And I said, I got fired a couple of times because I did not care, you know? And he goes, yeah, it could be that, Fierce. And I was like, yeah, but I said maybe he is new and maybe he doesn't know how to load them properly and he needs some more practice. So work was good. It was just kind of a shit show. We had 43,000 last night. I had 4 trucks to do, which the more trucks you have, the more stress you get, because if I have 1 truck, it's an easy night. I'm like, oh yeah, I can chill out, you know, because the belt keeps constantly moving. If you have 4 to 5 trucks, you don't have time to talk to anyone. You're grab it, do back and forth. So I had 4 trucks last night. So I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind, I was like, ooh, I'm like, tonight's going to be a bad night. Thank God it wasn't a bad night, but I'm like, or actually I should clarify, not a bad night. I said in my mind, I said, it's probably going to be a stressful night and a busy night because I said I won't be able to talk to anyone. I said I got to, fucking go with the flow. I said, because if you stop, then you'll get behind on the boxes. So the only time I stopped was like a 10-second water break. Threw them in, grabbed my water bottle, sip, put it down, on to the next fucking one, Eventually, as the night goes on, it starts to slow down because the more boxes you do, then the less you have to do because you're like, all right, we're getting close to the end. So yeah. So we're getting there. Yeah. Well, it's not that she doesn't approve of tattoos, Larry. My mom pretty much said this. My mom's very old school, as you guys know. My dad was very old school. And they're like, we're not opposed to people with tattoos. But my mom said, I'll make you a deal, John. She goes, you can get a tattoo, but she's like, just wait until I die. And I was like, Mom, I'm like, tattoos are not that bad. She goes, I never said they're bad. She was just, please, as a mother, she goes, I worry about you. I love it. I said, Mom, nothing's bad's going to happen to me if I get a tattoo. But my mom and my dad are so old school. So, Pixel, eventually I would love to get these tattoos. I've already told you guys, but I'll say them again. Either somewhere on my shoulder or on my back, I'd love to get my grandfather's initials, John David Fears. So, JDF for John David Fears. Then my dad's initials, John William Fears, JWF. And then if I ever have a son or a daughter, I'll get their initials. And then you guys know how big of a Ghostbuster fan I am. Eric, my best buddy Eric in Missouri was like, Fears, he goes, you're so predictable. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, Fears, look. He goes, that's cool that you want to like do a tribute for like your grandfather and your dad. He goes, at least that's an original tattoo. I said, yeah. He goes, but Fears, come on. He goes, I know you. He goes, before you die. He goes, I know you, Fears. He goes, I love you like a brother. He goes, I've known you since you were like 13. And I said, yeah. I said, Eric, what are you getting at? He goes, Fears, you're so predictable. He goes, I know what you're gonna get. He goes, I know exactly what you're gonna get. And he goes, and I said, well, did you know I was gonna get the thing? He goes, well, Fears, you love your family, so when you told me, he goes, yeah, he goes, Fears would get something like that because he loves his family and his friends so much. He goes, but the minute you told me about the Ghostbuster symbol tattoo, I said, well, Eric, I said, you're predictable too. I said, what do you have on your back right now, Eric? He goes, oh yeah, Fears, I know. He goes, I'm predictable too. He goes, you already knew that I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. He goes, and I had to get and he's got Visions, Pixel. He doesn't have the whole Ninja Turtle. He's got just Raphael's head. So he's got Raphael's head with his red bandana, and then he's got his his size right next to him, like crossed like that. So it's got his head, and then underneath he's got his size like that. And I said, Eric, I said, you're predictable. He goes, oh yeah, but Fears. He goes, I know I am. He goes, and then Eric said, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. He goes, I knew that you would get something Ghostbuster related. And I didn't take it bad. I said, hell yeah. I said, why wouldn't I? I said, Ghostbusters is my favorite film. It always will be my favorite film. I said, there's not one shot in that film that I don't like. I said, it's a beautifully mastered, perfect shot film. I said, Eric, I said, you know how you love all the Ninja Turtle cartoons and the Ninja Turtle toys and the Ninja Turtle movies and shit? He goes, yeah. I said, tell me they're not perfect. He goes, oh yeah, Fears, they're perfect. He goes, that's why I got it. So we were having this debate the other day. And then Eric was like, well, do you think you're going to get anything else besides the Ghostbuster symbol? And like the tributes to your dad and your grandfather? I said, if I ever have kids, I'll probably get their initials. But I said already that's like 4 tattoos. You know, one for the Ghostbuster symbol, one for my dad, one for my grandfather, and then if I have 2 kids, I don't want 3 kids. I would love to get married and have 2 kids. I don't care what type of kids. Like 2 boys, 2 girls, a boy and a girl, doesn't matter. Whatever the good Lord decides to give me. So I said, that's already like 5 tattoos. So I said, that would be a lot. So I said, less is more. I said, I would probably just stick with like those 3 or 4. But I said, Eric, I said, if I get any inspiration and want to get another tattoo, I'll let you know, buddy. So he was like, oh yeah, he's like, let me know, Fears. And I was like, I will. But yeah, my mom was like, I don't care if you get tattoos, just make sure you get them after I die. And I was like, all right, Mom. I said, that's a deal. So no tattoos yet. But later on in life, I promise. There it is. Triple says, where was the Wizard World? Wizard World was mainly in, it started, I think, in St. Louis, right? It started in St. Louis, but they had Wizard Worlds all over the place. Like, if you go to www.wizardworld.com, well, actually, that website probably doesn't exist anymore because, Triple, I don't know why they decided to change the name. Wizard World Comic-Con was a fucking great name. There's no need to change it, you know? I have no idea why they changed it, but for some reason they changed it. Now it's the Midwest Fan Expo. So, because they started in the Midwest, now they're all over the place. Like Wizard World was in California, Oregon, Texas, New York, Missouri. They had one in Canada, I believe. New York City. I mean, they had it everywhere. Mainly it was in the States, but I think they were just starting to branch out to other countries, and I think it's in Canada now. But I'm like, Wizard World Comic-Con was a great name for it. The Fan Expo, that's not really that creative, at least in my opinion. But there it is. Let's see. I don't know. To each their own. If it was me, I would have left it as Wizard World, but there you are. You think Jeff could give you a ride to the airport? You know what? That is a good idea. I never asked him. I could, because I don't know what's going on with Sam. You know, like, I think Sam's going through some stuff. This is the longest I've ever not heard from Sam. Like, I called Randall the other day. I said, Randall, I said, have you? I said, because I'm only in one Discord. I'm in LC's Discord. Sam one time was like, hey, Fierce, do you want me to send you an invite to my Discord? I was like, you know what, buddy? I said, I'm not really the Discord type of guy. I said, I'm only in it for LC. But then I felt bad, so I was like, all right. I said, throw me a link. So I'm only in Sam's Discord and LC's. And I looked in his Discord, and he hasn't said anything. He hasn't done anything on Twitch. I have him as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything. And he's not said one thing. So I don't know what's going on with him, you know? So I hope he's all right. Most likely, whenever Sam is silent like this, like whenever his sister got sick and he got sick and he was trying to find a new job, I didn't hear from Sam for weeks. That's just how Sam does it. Whenever Sam's dealing with something, he just completely shuts down and he does all his own things, which is fine. I just would love to hear from him just to, like, hey, man, let me know that you're okay. That's the part I don't agree with, you know? Like, I'm like, Sam, it's fine that you're going through a bunch of stuff. We'll hang out later, buddy, but let me know that you're alive. Let me know that you're okay. So I've been really worried about him. So I hope he's all right. I really hope he's okay. I'm sure he is, but yeah. Vision says, aw, well, I meant it, buddy, you know? I respect you as a person. I respect your business. I think your business is so cool. You're like, you know what? I've done enough shitty 9-to-5 jobs. Fuck this. I'm not doing 9-to-5 anymore. Fuck that noise. You know what? Screw it. You only live life once. I'm gonna make my own business. And you did. And it's a very successful business. You make very good merch. And I always appreciate all your advice, buddy, and I appreciate your friendship. So I always try to give credit where credit is due, especially to my friends and my family. So I don't really care what Quentin says. He's like, oh, yeah, Fears, you want to fuck Visions. Obviously, I'm not gay. I don't want to fuck anyone, you know. Oh, well, I do want to fuck some ladies. I just haven't had a lady in quite a while. But I don't want to fuck any men, obviously. So I know Visions is saying that just to get on my nerves. I kid you not, Visions, I just laughed it off. I think I put an LOL on it. And I was like, this fucking guy, he'll never quit. But I'm like, just laugh it off, Fears. I'm like, yeah. Very funny, Quentin. I'm like, no, I really don't feel like, butt plugging a guy, I'm good. I'm really good on that one. So, yeah. Let's see. Larry says, Visions, I do like you being a mod. Thanks for your work. But suggest better movies, LOL. Now, I don't agree with that, Larry. Visions does select some good movies. But he knows that I love the cheesy horror films, you know what I'm saying? And the movie oh, I just forgot it. Hang on. Oh, Vision's dad's favorite movie. That is a good suggestion, Larry. I haven't watched it yet, but Visions, I added that to the list. I didn't get a chance to print off my movie list to take with me to VStock when I'm in Missouri. I'm going to the library tomorrow to print that off. I need to buy a printer for my house so then every time I need to print some, I don't need to fucking hightail it to the library. That gets annoying, but I'm gonna save up for a printer one day, and I don't know where. I'll have to buy like a little desk or a little table and put the printer on it somewhere. But I need a printer in my house. Then I wouldn't be like, oh, I need to print something. Oh, okay, I'll just hit file print, blah 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 blah. I just have to walk over and grab it. Every time I gotta print something, now I gotta go to the fucking library. So, but Larry, I added Vision's suggestion. His dad's favorite movie of all time before Vision's dad died was The Hunted. So Visions, I added that to the list. So I'm going to try and find it at VStock. If I don't, as soon as I get back, I'm going to order it. I'm going to order it online. So yeah. But Larry, you suggest some movies and I'll watch the trailer. And if it's good enough and Fears his interest, I will add it to the list. Because the list can be endless. Because what did I always say? A collector is never satisfied. I've had this discussion with you guys before, and I've had this discussion with my best buddy, Eric. He's like, well, Fears. He goes, do you really think, like, you'll have enough movies? And I was like, really, buddy? No. And he goes, exactly, Fears. He goes, I know how you are. He goes, I'm the same way. All collectors are the same way. You don't ever stop collecting. You just add on to the collection until you die. And then whenever it's time for Fears to leave this earth, I'm either going to give Eric my big-ass collection or whoever's in my, like, if I have a son and he's a nerd, I'll be like, you know what? I bequeath you my nerd collection. If I don't have any kids, then I'll give it to somebody in my family that's a nerd and be like, take over the nerd collection. I give it to you. So yeah, you can never have enough nerdage. You can never have enough nerdage, enough geekage, enough movieage. Did I just say that? Did I just make that up? I just made up movieage. You can never have enough nerdage. So the collecting will continue. The movie buying will continue. Eventually, I'll have to buy a bigger place to condone and hold all this fucking nerdage. But so far, I still got enough space left. Enough space left. So it's always a work in progress, Larry. Always. Always. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me scroll down here. Triple says, after Mrs. Fears passes away, we're going to tattoo the crap out of Fears from head to toe and naked. I don't know about from head to toe, but I'm definitely gonna get some ink at some point. So yeah, Rebecca says, I'm over 18, Larry. I'm 40 years old. Okay, so Rebecca, so we're pretty close in age because Fears is turning the big 4-0. This October. No, I don't want to grow up. You see all these hairs, these gray hairs. I don't want to, Rebecca. But the thing is with age is you can move forward, but you can't do like Marty McFly back in time, Back to the Future and reverse it. I wish you could, but you can't. Anyway. Well, Rebecca, I don't know. Wait, Rebecca, are you already 40, or did you just turn 40, or do you have a birthday coming up? If you did have a birthday recently, well, then happy birthday. Congrats on being 40. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, that's true, Pixel. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. Yeah, like a Halloween, like, you know what, Pixel? You know what would be cool? Now that you said something, that is true. I probably would. It probably just slipped my mind, Pixel. You do make a good point. He said, I'm surprised, Fears, you don't want like a Halloween one. You know what would be cool? That pumpkin, the pumpkin logo with like the knife going in to the pumpkin that from Halloween 1. That's probably what I would get. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Pixel says, I don't know where it all started, Fears, them changing the name. They changed owners and sold off everything. Again, I don't understand why they would change owners and sell everything, Pixel. That con was doing spectacular. Every time I went to the show, they had 40,000, 50,000 plus people there. They were making a shitload of money. Then they decided to branch off from the Midwest, because I think it started in the Midwest, buddy. Then they had one in California, one in Texas, one in Miami, one in New York, one in New York City. I mean, and then I think they branched off to Canada. So I don't understand why they would, change it. It doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. I'm not the owner of the company, so I wish them luck. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, he did. He deleted his Discord. I didn't know that, Pixel. I don't think Sam is ghosting me. I think he's going through something right now, because I don't he has no reason to ghost me, Pixel. Like the last time we hung out, we had a fantastic. The last time we hung out was June 3rd and 4th. We were doing the axe throwing, and we had a spectacular time. And I haven't heard from him since. And we didn't get into an argument or a fight when we were axe throwing. So I think he's going through some stuff. So yeah, because I have not gotten into ever an argument with Sam ever. So I think he's just going through some stuff. I hope to hear from him soon. So yeah, I didn't know that he deleted it, because when I looked at his Discord, it was ages ago. So if he deleted it recently, the last time I checked his Discord was like June 1st, June 2nd. So maybe he deleted it. So I have no idea, but he has no reason to ghost me, Pixel, because he's not mad at me, because we had a fantastic time. And we were even planning like another hangout. And then when we didn't hang out, I was like, this is not Sam. And I tried to get a hold of him. And I'm like, he must be going through some family stuff, or maybe something's wrong with his job, or I don't know, but I hope he's okay. And I know there's nothing wrong, because we're still friends on everything. We're still, like, if he had something against me, he would have deleted me off of like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and he hasn't. So I think he's just going through some personal stuff, So I'm sure he'll reach out whenever he's gotten taken care of, whatever, Let's see. Vision says, I watched an unfinished documentary this morning about grape dungeons in Boys Town. I have no idea what that is. Nebraska called it Conspiracy of Silence. It's on YouTube for free. Okay. I'm curious, Visions. What is that? Because I have no idea what you're on about. My birthday is September 18th. Well, nice. So you're gonna turn 40 this September, Rebecca? Well, happy birthday. You are right. I was born in 1983. Oh, so you were born also in 1983. There you go. Nice. Wizard World Comic Con started in Chicago, according to Google. Oh, really? I thought it. Well, I knew it was in the Midwest, Pixel, because Chicago's in the Midwest. I could have sworn it started in Missouri, but Chicago is the Midwest, so I technically was right. I know. R.I.P. One tier. Now it's the Fan Expo bullshit. So yeah. Maybe he's playing hide and go seek. I don't know. I don't know, Visions. I really hope he's all right. I'm sure everything's fine, though. So you're turning 40 this year, this September. Nice, Rebecca. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, time to start I just had to catch up with all the chat. Time to start all the topics. So let's start with the Vegas stories because I've been wanting to do this for 3 days and I've just gotten tired. So here we go. So I've only been to Vegas twice in my life. Once with my mom and my dad and my brother, and that was a good time. And then once my Eric came to visit me in film school, and he said, "Hey, Fears," he goes, "Vegas is only like, a couple hours away. You want to go?" I went, "Oh, yeah, buddy." I'm like, "Why wouldn't we?" And he's like, "Fears," he goes, "on the way," he goes, "either on the way back or on the way there, we could stop and check out all like the, all the fucking Area 51 and all that bullshit." I said, "Yeah, for sure." So Visions, you know where you said you went to that, what was it? We didn't get to that weird alien mailbox thing, like you said you and your mom and your brother and your dad or everybody went there. We didn't get to that, but I know exactly that gift shop that you're talking about. It's got all a bunch of alien shit in it. We didn't go inside, we drove by it, and we went to that town. Because I think you have to drive through that town to get to the Area 51, all that bullshit. Like, "Oh, please don't go past this sign." I'm like, you people are idiots. We know it exists, so there's no need for fucking signs. "Oh, it doesn't exist on a map." You're an idiot. Yes, it does. It may not be on a map, but it exists, That's what I love about the government. I'm like, you people think we're idiots. It exists. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Just because it's on a map, it's not on a map. Who gives a shit? It exists. Which, no, it doesn't, Fears. Yes, it does. It's hilarious. Anyway, so I believe we went and saw all that on the way. But the minute that me and Eric got to Vegas, that's when it went nuts. So yeah. Vision says, "Oh yeah, I ate a burger at the Hidden Cafe in the back of that place. It was really good." Oh, nice, buddy. Well, you know what? The next time I'm near Vegas, me and Eric drove past that gift shop. And I guess you can eat burgers and I guess it's like half a cafe, half a gift shop. I remember driving right past it. It had tons on the outside Visions. It had tons of alien signs and pictures. They had stuff hanging like from the roof and stuff. I mean, it was going nuts. I would have liked to seen, there's like a conspiracy about an alien like putting letters like in someone's mailbox. You saw that with your family, Visions, or something. I never got to see that. I've always wanted to see it. And I always wanted to drive near that guy's farm. The Roswell farm. Because I've always wanted to check out where an alien spacecraft, or as the government would say, a fucking down weather balloon. You are idiots. It's not a down fucking weather balloon. Don't even go there. Because they had to correct themselves. If you guys have ever watched Unsolved Mysteries, I already knew about it before Unsolved Mysteries, but me and my dad used to watch Unsolved Mysteries all the time. The government even said it was a crashed flying saucer. Then they knew that they're like, oh shit, what if people in the 40s can't handle an alien spacecraft, crashing to Earth? Oh, we better change our fucking tunes. Oh, sorry, yeah, we made a mistake. It wasn't a crashed spaceship. It was just a down weather balloon. Don't worry about it. Everything will be okay. I'm like, it's not a down weather balloon. Hilarious. So I never got to go there. I've always wanted to see that guy's farm, Visions, and kind of check that out. But what I did see is we saw Area 51 way off into the distance. We saw that sign that said like, trespassers will be arrested on site. Also, legal force is necessary. It said something like, it said, it was a bunch of technical jargon, but it said, lethal force is authorized if we need to use it. So that means that they're either going to arrest you or kill you. Or both. they could arrest you and then talk to you and then kill you if you want to. Or if they need to. Not want to, if they need to. So, and I got really nervous. I was like, Eric, I'm like, how close do you think I can get to the side? He goes, Fears, you're not going to get anywhere close to that side. He goes, let's just take a picture of it, like you about 100 yards away from it, or I don't even know if I got near even 100 feet near. I'd say I got probably 200 to 300 feet away from that side, and I was all like, classic, immature Fears back in the day. I'm all like, pointing to the sign, and then I did another picture like where I'm flicking off the sign, like yeah, I'm a badass, man. I'm like, yeah, fuck the government. I'm gonna go in Area 51, and so I flicked off the sign. Eric got a laugh out of that. That was fucking hilarious. But I only printed off one of the photos. I printed off the nice photo where I'm all like pointing at it. So I'll have to show you guys that photo. It's somewhere in the Fears photo archives back in Missouri. I don't know where the fuck it is, but it exists. So already the trip was off to a bang-up start. So then me and Eric get there, and he's like, Fears, have you ever stayed in Vegas? And I was like, once, buddy, once. And I said, and he goes, have you ever stayed at any of the hotels? I said, no. I said, whenever I came with my mom and my dad and my brother, I said, we stayed at a hotel outside of Vegas, and then anytime we wanted to go to shows or restaurant stuff, my dad would drive us into Vegas, because all of the hotels in Vegas, you're going to pay a lot. So my dad, as me, my dad liked to save, like if you can save a penny, you'll save a pound. My dad didn't really care about the deals as much as I do, but I get it from my dad. My dad was a good businessman. He was like, oh, well, if I can save money, obviously I'm going to save money. He goes, I would be an idiot if I didn't save money. So my dad's like, let's just not stay in Vegas. Let's just stay in a Holiday Inn outside of Vegas. So my dad found a Holiday Inn, and we stayed there, and I guaranteed you we saved so much money. But that was another trip. Me and Eric actually wanted to stay, and he goes, Fears, you're not going to believe how much it is to stay for a weekend. Me and Eric stayed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then we left Tuesday morning. For 4 days, it was literally like $200 a night. So I had to save up, Eric had to save up, and we put our money together. It was insane. $200 a night. I will admit the room that we stayed in was amazing. We were on like the 50th floor, and we were in that gigantic pyramid, that black pyramid in, you can see it in The Hangover. Like where they're driving the car and they pull into that like shitty parking spot, Visions and Pixel and everybody else, and then Mr. Chow like jumps out of the back of the fucking truck. Well, in the fucking distance, you see that big black pyramid like hotel. That's where we stayed. And they had everything. They had a massive buffet. They had slot machines and poker everywhere. You could even do slot machines while you were in the pool. They had a slot machine that they, I guess, built into the cement right off the pool side. I was like, this is fucking nuts. The pool was amazing. Me and Eric went to the workout facility. That was fucking nuts. So we worked out for like 2 days. Then we went to the pool. We checked out. For all of our meals, we went to that big buffet. That's some of the best Vegas food I've ever had in my entire life. They had anything and everything at that fucking buffet, man. And the buffet was huge, like long ass lines. It was nuts. It was insane. It was insane. So yeah. So Pixel, Visions, Rebecca, everybody else, if you get a chance, stay. It's worth staying at least once in one of those. You get your money's worth, trust me. They had live entertainment every single day, every single night inside the. We stayed at the Luxor Casino. That's that big pyramid one. And then what was really cool is, Pixel, me, and Eric went and found as many hangover locations as we could. I got a couple of pictures. You know where they check in to the the Caesar's Palace? Well, they shot in that in the hallway / the reception area with the big-ass fountain in the middle. So I got a photo in front of that, and they had a plaque on the wall. And I guess it was like near the manager's office saying Caesar's Palace was a movie location shot for The Hangover. I got a picture of the plaque, and when the manager came out of his office, I asked him, I said, hey, I love The Hangover. And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, The Hangover was great. And he goes, they shot here 2 times. And I said, oh yeah? And he goes, they shot once for number 1 and once for number 3. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So it was pretty cool to check out all the locations. So we didn't get to every single location because they shot in the desert, and I don't know exactly where in the desert they shot. Then they shot in I think they walk near the Bellagio. So me and Eric saw the big ass fountains in front of the Bellagio. We went to a big pirate show. It was like this pirate like stunt show. That was cool. Oh God. And then me and Eric were trying to find that little wedding chapel, and apparently that one, there was tons of them, Pixel, but the one that they shot for in the film, they actually built that. It was called like the Best Little Chapel or something. And we asked a police officer, and he goes, oh yeah, he goes, I've seen that movie. And I said, do you know where that is? He goes, that doesn't exist in Vegas. They must have built that. I was like, shit. He goes, all the other stuff exists. He goes, oh yeah, they shot on these streets, and they shot on that street. So we found as many as we could. Pixel, you know that big roller coaster in the middle of Vegas? Me and Eric went on that. That roller coaster is connected to a hotel. And I don't remember what hotel, but me and Eric were like, Fears, you up for going on that? I think it was like $20 to go on that ride. But I was like, well, we have to, buddy. Because that's one of the biggest roller coasters I've ever been in all my life. Because Pixel, you've been there more times than I have. Do you know which massive roller coaster I'm talking about? That was cool. I thought it was a little overpriced. I'm like, one ride, $20. I'm like, get the hell out of here. But it was fun. It was fun. So yeah. I have seen that, Pixel. I've seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I will say this, it's been a very long time since I've seen it. But I've seen it. But Pixel, do you know which roller coaster I'm talking about? It's like connected to a hotel. Me and Eric saw it. We parked my car because we took my car because Eric was visiting. And we drove from my apartment complex near my film school. Because my apartment complex was not super close to my film school, but without traffic, you could get to my film school within 15 minutes of my apartment. With traffic, you're probably looking at 25 minutes. So, it was I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour drive to get to Vegas, but it wasn't that bad. It was a lot of fun, though. That's one of my favorite trips that me and Eric have taken. The hotel was nice. The food was nice. The movie locations was nice. The only thing I regret not doing, though, Pixel, was I don't think that show was out yet. Pawn Stars. Because this is back in the 2008, 2009 era. I don't think that show was out by now. So me and Eric didn't get to see that pawn shop. I would have loved to went to that pawn shop, because they sell cool shit in that pawn shop. So if I ever go back to Vegas, I'm definitely going to find out where that pawn shop is and check it out. So yeah. I'm not sure, but I've seen the ride. I didn't even ride the big Ferris wheel. Oh, listen, I rode the Ferris wheel. I rode, but at least you know that roller coaster that I'm talking about. That thing is fucking huge. And it's a red roller coaster. And they have like different like made up spots in Vegas. Like they've made their own version of the Eiffel Tower. Me and Eric saw that. Then they've made kind of like a half-assed version of like the Statue of Liberty. So there was a lot of cool shit to see. But I'm telling you, Triple, Visions, Pixel, if you guys ever get a chance. Pixel, I know at some point you're going to go back again. So yeah, I do want to go back to Vegas at some point. Anytime I've went, it's been a blast. It's been a blast. I'll be right back. Go ahead and study my mug. I have to use the bathroom, so 2 seconds. Study the Ghostbuster symbol, and study Slimer in all of his slimy ways. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to use the restroom. All right, I'm back. Oh, yeah, I got my St. Patrick's Day shirt on today. Yeah, buddy. I'm very proud of my British heritage and my my Irish heritage. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Pixel says, I don't know if I'll go back. A week last time was a long time. If I go again, it'll strictly be a weekend, just for like wrestling. Yeah, a week in Vegas would be a lot. I think a perfect visit is like a weekend. Fly in like Thursday night, do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and fly out Monday morning. That's perfect. That's a perfect visit. But yeah, so probably one of the most craziest stories. I was on a mission. I said, Eric, once we get done with all the movie locations, he goes, there's been something that I've been dying to do. I said, you know how like in all the movies, everybody that goes to Vegas gets like a hilarious picture like with a fake Elvis? And Eric looked at me and went, really, Fierce? He goes, do you really need a photo with a fake Elvis? I said, I love Elvis. He goes, yeah, Fierce, that's cool to like his music, but he goes, Fierce, they're going to charge you like $4 or $5 to get a fake photo. And I said, we have to do it. So not only did I get one photo with a fake with a fake Elvis, we're walking back to the hotel, and I don't like to call anybody a midget. I saw this little person. He had to be 3 foot, maybe 4 foot, and he had the whole huge wig hair. Like, you know, Elvis's hair was like that tall, slicked back. He had the fucking sunglasses, the whole 9 yards. I said, Eric, that's legendary. And he went, Fears. He's like, come on. He's like, you already got one photo. I said, buddy, I said, it's okay to have a picture with a fake Elvis. But I said, how cool would it be to get a picture with a fake Elvis little person? And he was like, all right, Fears, if you feel like you need to do it. I was like, oh, I'm doing it. And so I was all like, doing the Elvis, pose. So somewhere I'll have to find, if I find that photo back in Missouri, I will bring it back and I will show you guys that photo, because that photo is legendary. Legendary. So yeah. Larry says, can you do a giveaway for the mug you broke last week? Oh, it's already in the trash, Larry. Sorry. I do intend to rebuy that mug. Visions gave me the link because that was one of my favorite mugs. That was the Michael Myers mug. So I'm definitely going to get that mug back at some point. So yeah. When are we doing phone calls? When are we doing phone calls? I don't know what you mean by that. What, phone-ins? I don't think we would ever do phone-ins. I like just talking to the fans this way. I don't think I'll ever do a phone-in. So yeah. Pixel says, I tripped twice, did 3 escape rooms, attended a pay-per-view, seen a magic show, a comedy show, a music show, seen crackheads and beggars, seen whores. I'm good. You got the whole experience. You got the whole experience, Pixel. when me and Eric were there, you know, like when you walk down the street, they hand you all those cards. And all those business cards, there's a number on it that says, if you want a good time, you need to call Cammy or Candy. Candy will do it all. You know, butt fucking, pussy fucking, reach arounds. It's all on this fucking business card. And by the end of the weekend, I said, Eric, let's just, we didn't call any of these numbers. But I said, Eric, let's just see how many cards we can get. Out of the whole weekend that we were there, I had like 60 cards saying, call Kim, call Candy, all that. And then I said, Eric, you know what we should do? I said, we should freak out the cleaning lady. And Eric was like, oh yeah, Fears. He's like, you know what we should do? He goes, by the time we check out, he goes, we'll just spread all those cards all over like the bathroom. We'll put some of those cards like in the trash can. I said, oh yeah. So I threw all of mine in the trash can, and Eric just laid them out on the sink. And Eric's like, we'll just leave it there. And he goes, I bet you like the cleaning lady will freak out. Like, what the hell happened in here? So that was our little joke. So yeah, it was insane. It was insane. So those are just some Vegas stories, but I've got a million more, but I think I'll stop there. All right, time for a Walmart and Goodwill haul. All right, here we go. I didn't really need any of this stuff. Well, I did need some more undershirts. That I did need for my trip. But everything else, it was just fears, just treating myself. I was just like, all right, that's cool. This is cool. I want to get that. Oh, I'm definitely going to get that. So, time for the I'll do Walmart. Usually I do Goodwill first, you know, Visions. I'm going to do Walmart first. So, right off the bat, Pixel, are you ready for this? Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, yeah. Halloween Kills Michael O. Myers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. There he is in all of his glory. Nice. So, I'm not going to open this yet. You guys know that I bought this today, and then I bought, where's the other one? I bought, there it is. There it is. I bought this one today, and then you guys know I bought this one about a month or two ago. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Whenever I get home, I'm gonna do a video solely for these, and I'm gonna do an unboxing. So I'm gonna save these. I'm gonna put them over here. I'm gonna do an unboxing, and like an official unboxing, and put it on my main channel. But Pixel, I knew you would get a kick out of that. Visions, what do you think of this? My two friends, the masters of horror. I like Halloween Kills. I do not like Halloween Ends. Crap. Garbage. But I do like Halloween Kills, and I do like Halloween 2018. I like certain, excuse me, I like certain scenes out of Halloween Ends, like the big fight scene between Laurie and Michael at the end is fucking great. When they finally killed Michael and put him through, like, the grinder, that was cool. But the movie as a whole, I don't really like Halloween Ends. But Halloween Kills is fucking awesome. Halloween 2018. So I was just like going through the movie section, and all of a sudden at the very end of the movie section, Pixel, they had this. Pretty badass. So very cool artwork. Beautiful balance. Very cool artwork on the back. You get tons of stuff. You get like the bat. You get two versions of his bloody hands. You get the firefighter thing that he killed the firefighters with. Two masks. One, a crazy bloody version of the Michael Myers mask. Then the bloody skull mask from Halloween 3. Then tons of knives and like the neon pipe that he shoves that neon pipe through that black lady's like throat. So yeah, I was like, this is a must. I'm getting this. So yeah. Good Burger had the better grinder. You mess with Kirk and you go into the grinder. And then he's like, again with this grinder. Look, man, you either order something or you can get out of here. And he's like, yeah, you can take my order. He's like, I'll have the very last Good Burger to go. Fucking Kirk and his fucking grinder. Pixel, that is a great movie. I cannot wait for Good Burger Part Deuceage. So, Pixel, what did you think of this? Did you like? Me likey. Me love Michael Myers. So, Pixel, what did you think of this? What do you think? Cool action figure, yay or nay? I think it looks amazing. And now, once I open this, I just gotta find a really cool place to put Michael. Maybe by the coffee mug. I mean, maybe by the coffee maker. I don't know. Maybe by Michael inside my bedroom near the light, because I have that one. So there we are. There. So we'll see. I'll find a good spot. So there it is. So that's goodie number one. Oh, I do agree. I agree, Larry. It's very detailed. I don't keep them in the boxes. I open them up. All right. Just like I said, I had to get some more undershirts because some of my undershirts were ripped or torn or they had holes in them. I had to get some more undershirts. I got a new shirt. I just like it. It's not really that special. I just like this shirt. I think it looks cool. So yeah. I got a Florida shirt. I thought that looked pretty cool. So yeah. And then I got some of my favorite shorts in the entire world. I love Dickie. I like the brands. I like the brand, the Dickie clothes. The oh wait, that was upside down. So yeah. So I just got some new shorts. They're very comfortable shorts. I've always liked these shorts. So I got some more. I don't know if I'll take these on the trip, but just in general, I needed some more shorts. So that's all that I got at Walmart. And then here we go. Are you guys ready for this? Visions, it is so ironic. So Visions, check this out. So I go to Goodwill, and like I said, sometimes it's slim pickings on the movies. Sometimes there's tons of Blu-rays. Today they had tons. And Visions, I cleaned up, buddy. Oh, I found some gems. All right. You are correct, Larry. I am packing the grandma shirt. You know. Come on. I've been talking about packing the Exhumed Visions grandma shirt for the trip for quite a while. So, yeah. Let me untie this knot. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's coming on the trip for sure. Oh, yeah. So, I found some gems. All right. Here we go. Let me grab all of them. So, Visions, it's so crazy. So, we were talking about this movie yesterday, right? So, Visions, I never thought in a million years I'd find it. Me and Visions were talking about this. Visions, what movie were we talking about yesterday? I was like, remember when I was suggesting movies? I was like, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen that? So, remember I said, hey, have you ever seen Thunder Run? Have you ever seen Commando? Have you ever seen this? Guess what movie I found, Visions? So I'm looking through the Blu-ray section. I'm like, okay, that's cool. All right, I've already got that in the collection. I've already got this. All of a sudden, I look over to the left, and I was like, oh, I cannot believe it. I said, I love this movie. It's not in the collection yet. I said, I better grab it off the shelf before somebody else grabs it. And then I thought, oh, my God. I thought, oh, my God, we were talking about this yesterday. Cannibal Holocaust. Unfortunately, no. I watched the trailer. The trailer, that was funny. That was funny, Visions. The trailer was enough for me. And Pixel, I loved your joke yesterday. You're like, well, Fierce, they just met the wrong tribe. Yeah, you could say that. The tribe was eating them and burning them alive and eating their brains and all sorts of crazy fucking madness yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, Pixel, Visions, you guys know I love you guys like brothers. I can't watch any more of this shit. But no, Visions, all joking aside, I saw it, and I was like, this has got to be the biggest coincidence. I'm like, me and Visions were just talking about this yesterday. It's a good movie. I'm going to watch it tonight before work, because I haven't seen it in forever, and I sure as hell haven't seen the Blu-ray version. Bam! Commando. I cannot believe I found it, Visions. So, good. We're off to a good start. Oh, yeah. That's true, Yakov. The tribe did meet the wrong filmmakers. It was all over the fucking place, that movie. It was nuts. But Visions, how ironic is that I found Commando? I saw it and I was like, oh shit, me and Visions were just talking about this yesterday. I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to grab it. I'm like, I need it for the collection, so. And it's got shit tons of bonus features. So I can't wait to watch this tonight, because I think it's been 9 years, 10 years since I've seen this film. It has been a while since I've seen this. So I cannot wait to watch this tonight. So yeah, it says Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando Beyond High Definition. And it says, in this powerful action classic, Arnold Schwarzenegger returns as the star we love and know, out of retirement as Commando John Matrix, who was forced back into action when his daughter is kidnapped. Nothing will stop him to rescue his daughter. Matrix only has a few hours to find his daughter before she gets killed. Dun dun dun. So yeah, yep, exactly, Visions, exactly. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, so I was like, Visions is gonna freak out when he sees this, because I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is the biggest. I said, I don't know if this was fate, destiny, or whatever, but I was like, we just talked about this yesterday. So good way to start the haul. All right, the next one, I'm very excited because I have the first one, and I've seen bits of the sequel, but I thought, you know what? It's either going to be great or it's going to be horrible, but the Blu-rays at Goodwill are only $1, so if I don't like this movie, I only wasted $1. So I've got the original Tron, now I've got the sequel to Tron. So the sequel to Tron. Remember when I said I would leave you last? I lied. Classic line, Visions. Cheers on that. I love the first Tron, so we'll see if the second one is any good. I've seen bits and pieces of this Tron, but I haven't seen it all the way through, so I can't wait to watch this. I think I'm going to watch this Friday night, so tomorrow night, after I get back from Indiana Jones. That's another update. The minute I get off of work, home, shower, a 2-hour nap, get up, I have to go pay my electric bill, and as soon as I pay my electric bill, on the way to the movie theaters with my cup of Christ right over there, and I don't care what they say, I will do whatever it takes. I'm filling that bitch up with Diet Coke and sipping some Diet Coke out of it for the fucking vlog. They cannot stop Fears. When Fears is on a fucking mission, I will achieve that fucking mission. I'm going to get the Indiana Jones Collector's Cup, and I'm going to go see some Dial of Destiny bitches. I don't care if it's good, I don't care if it's bad, I'm just excited that there's another Indiana Jones film, and I can't wait! I'm so excited. So Tron Legacy. Tinder Immortal, you're going to love this. Tinder Immortal, she's been asking, hey Fierce, when are you going to get this on Blu-ray? When are you going to get this on Blu-ray? Well, not only do I own it on Blu-ray now, but I found, sometimes you can find copies of Blu-rays that people must have got for a gift and then they didn't want it, and they never opened it up. The plastic is still on this one. So Tinder Immortal, bada bing, bada boom. Jingle all the way. Still got the plastic on it. So it's brand new. Good old Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who told you could eat my cookies? Put that cookie down! Now! Alright. As we all know, Fears is half British. So I love these movies. Oh, that's right. Are you guys ready? Who was one of the most famous, iconic British characters in movie history besides James Bond? I'll give you guys a guess. Give a guess, because James Bond is pretty much the biggest made-up character in British film history. But what's a second one? He's very popular. He's like James Bond, but he isn't James Bond. Any guesses? Any guesses? That was a big hint. No hint, no guesses? Oh, you're close, Triple, you're close. Mr. Bean is very popular, but I said he's like James Bond, but he isn't James Bond. But that's right. Some Austin Powers, not one, not two, but all three. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Pixel says, are you going to jingle me and Visions all the way? That's just gross, Pixel. How dare you? Shame on you. Shame on you for asking that. The answer is no. I will not be doing any jingling on you or Visions. I love you guys like brothers and friends, but I don't love you that much. Shh. All right. The next one, I've always wanted to see this movie, and my dad told me about this movie, Pixel, but I've never seen it. So when I saw it at Goodwill, I was like, you know what? My dad always said, hey, you should watch this movie. And I never got around to it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's $1. I'll just get it. We Are Soldiers. So I can't wait to watch this. My dad used to like this. This was one of my dad's favorite movies. My dad had a lot of favorite movies like me, but I remember my dad telling me about this movie, and I never got a chance to watch it. So I was like, you know what? For my dad, I'll watch it. So yeah. Let's see. Fears' least favorite Austin Power girl is Beyonce for some reason. That's not true, Pixel. I don't know where you got that from. Pixel, but that is false. My favorite Austin Powers girl is that one girl with the big knockers in the hot tub, and then she's like, let's make love, you big, crazy, hairy man. And he's like, oh, hello, Vicar. And he's like, oh, that's the spot, all right. Oh, yes, good God. That one hot-ass girl from Austin Powers 1. That's my favorite. But I never said Beyonce was not a cool Bond, not a Bond girl. I never said that she was my least favorite Austin Powers girl. That's not true. That's not true at all. So I'm going to watch this. And if my dad said it's a good movie, it's a good movie. I can't wait to watch this. So yeah. Do you have a friend named Randy, baby? Yeah, I do. I do have a friend named Randy. A lot of vagina. Or something like that. Yeah, it was a lot of vagina or whatever the hell. She had massive knockers. Huge knockers. So yeah. But which is your least favorite? It's not Beyonce. I don't know. I never thought about it, Pixel. I mean, all the Austin Powers girls were pretty hot. So I don't have not favorite because they're all hot. Pretty much every James Bond girl is pretty hot too. So I've got no complaints across the board, you know. If you like wrestling, watch Vision Quest movie and best soundtrack. Vision Quest? All right, Larry. I promised you I would. I'm gonna go watch the trailer right now. Vision Quest. Vision Quest. All right, here we go. I'm gonna find it. Vision Quest. Well, if I could write it properly, there we go. What is going on with Fears' spelling today? Vision Quest. There we go. Trailer. It's got a cool name. All right, let's watch it. Vision Quest 1985 original trailer. Oh wow, gosh, this is an old film. 1985. That was 2 years after I was born. Oh Lord. All right, let's watch it. All right, here we go. All right. Very slow start. Here we go.
At first, all Loudon Swain could think of was getting in shape. But since he met the girl of his dreams, all he can think of is her shape.
You're not from around here, are you? Are you kidding me?
Okay, all I gotta say, Larry, right off the bat, super fucking 80s. Super fucking 80s. Like I'm gonna get in shape and I'm gonna get that girl at high school and she's the love of my life. All right.
Trenton, New Jersey.
She doesn't have any transportation or any place to stay or anything, and I was wondering, maybe we can ask her to stay with us.
Good night, guys.
And now that she's moved into his house,
Who's that girl?
he can't keep his mind on what he's doing.
The girl in my dreams lives under my own roof. I see her every day, but she thinks I'm a kid. Immature, dumb jock. All of which is more or less true.
Wanna know what turns me on? Hands. Really big hands.
And he certainly can't do what's on his mind.
Okay, good to know. So good to know. She said, you know what turns me on? Hands. Big hands. Well, why do you think those hands turn you on? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. And this girl in the movie, Larry, she's she's not super hot, but Fears would date her. She's a solid 8. She's pretty hot.
Winner quest burns up 200 calories a shot. By the way.
But give the guy a break. When you're in love, you can do some seriously crazy things. This is the new film from the executive producers of Flashdance. Vision Quest.
That was pretty cool. I like that one, Vision Quest. I don't understand why they call the title of the movie Vision Quest, because it has nothing to do with the movie. But Larry, a solid movie. I will definitely check it out. It looks super 80s though, 80s. But the girl in it, she's hot, and I like the storyline. I'll definitely have to check it out. I will add it to the list, my friend. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. Vision Quest, and all this other shit. It's got a cool name. I just don't understand why it's named that. But solid movie. So yeah. That's not true, Pixel. I don't know where you got Beyonce. Listen, I'm here, Scout's honor, on my dad. I never said that Beyonce was not my least favorite, Austin Powers girl. Pixel, I know you're just kidding around. You're just fucking around. But I never said that. None of the Austin Powers girls is my least favorite. They're all hot. All the James Bond girls are hot. All the Austin Powers girls are hot. So, yeah. Have you ever seen No Holds Bar? It sounds familiar. Hang on, let me Google it, Pixel. I think I've seen it. It's the title sounds familiar. I think I have, but let me check the trailer out and see if I've seen this or not. Let me see here. All right. So No Holds Barred trailer. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I've seen this. Oh, it's got Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I think I've seen this. Let me play. I think I've seen this, Pixel. He did this movie he did this movie after he was Thunderlips, right? Right, Pixel? I'm pretty sure he did this after him being Thunderlips. Let me see. Let me see if I've seen this. I'm pretty sure I have. Let's have a look-see.
Are you looking for a little escape? Want to see something
This is sick!
you don't see every day?
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Are you ready for a whole new Hulk
Pixel, it's been a long time, but I've seen this.
Hogan? New Hulk Hogan.
Wait a minute.
Are you ready for a whole new Hulk?
We've already seen a new Hulk. We've seen Hulkamaniac, and then we've seen Hollywood Hogan. So get your facts straight. We've already seen a new version of him. He's classic motherfucking Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan is ripped. To the world, he's a hero. But to this man, he's history. Zeus.
I love the music in this. Yeah, I've seen this, Pixel. Again, it's been quite a long time, but I've seen it. It's been quite a long time. But I was fucking bebopping away to that fucking music, man. That was great. If you like Hulk Hogan, I would like it. Well, obviously I like it, buddy. I've got a couple of Hulk Hogan t-shirts. I've been to the Hulk Hogan's Beat Shop not once, not twice, but 3 times. I've seen it, buddy. It's been a long time, but I've seen it. I still want to go to that Clearwater Beach one because he's got his restaurant down there. Pixel, that's going to be a vlog one day. So, Pixel, if you ever come to visit, or I should say, when you come to visit Theaters down in Florida, because mi casa su casa. If you're inviting me to hang out with you, buddy, in North Carolina, you're always welcome to come down here too, buddy. Because I can't wait for us to hang out, brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yep. I remember, Pixel. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. All right, next on the movie hall. Fears found this one, this ultimate gem. I love this movie. Steven Spielberg directed this. Yeah. Oh, for sure, Pixel. I've seen Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny. I've got them both on DVD. I haven't got them on Blu-ray. The key word is yet. But I love Suburban Commando, and I love Mr. Nanny. Those are classic Hulk Hogan movies. But, yeah, I love this movie. Steven Spielberg directed this one. So I got this. A little bit of Hook. And then the last movie that I found. So, again, Visions, Pixel, I cleaned up. I'd say the best find of the day, though, Visions, was this. I cannot wait to watch this. I've already seen it, but again, it's been like 10 years since I've seen that film. We talked about it yesterday, and I was like, oh, I gotta get it. So the last movie I found was this one, Glory. Classic Matthew Broderick movie. It tells about the real, it was about, the movie is based on a true story about the first black regiment, the first blacks to be able to be soldiers to fight in the war. And their regiment was the 54th Massachusetts Infantry. So, I have this on DVD, but I didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I'll probably give Randall my DVD version of it, and I'm going to keep this one. So, yeah. I did not know they made a sequel to that. Did they? Oh, wait. Visions was joking. All right. I didn't read that right, Visions. I had to do a double look. He says, I think I have seen the sequel, Glory Hole. Oh, Lord. That was nuts. I'm not even going to go there with you on that one, Visions. That was pretty funny. I thought you said Glory 2, and then I looked at it again. I was like, oh, he's talking about glory holes. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah. Let's see. Larry says, good movies today. Thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. I found some good gems. But Pixel, I need to get that movie on Blu-ray, the one with Hulk Hogan. I've seen it, no holds bar, but it's been, I'm telling you, 12 plus years since I've seen it. I mean, I saw it a long time ago, buddy. So yeah. So there's that. And then the last thing I got, I don't know what this shirt is from. I just thought it was a cool shirt. It's a white shirt with like a beautiful background of like mountains on it. I just thought it was a cool shirt. So I'll show it to you guys. I got this at Goodwill, and you let me know if this is cool or not. I thought it was cool. I thought this was very cool. Like it's got a river in it. It's got like a nice sunset. Again, I don't know what it's from. It's got like mountains and stuff in the background. So I thought it was really cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, for $1. Oh, wait. How much was this? Hang on. $3. Well, 4 with tax. $3.99. So I don't know what it's from, but I just thought it was a cool shirt. So I thought it was a cool shirt, and it has like a river in it and rocks and mountains, and it's got like snow on the mountains. So I don't know what it's from. It looks, you know what it reminds me of? When me and my dad and my mom and my brother went whitewater rafting in Colorado. It kind of reminds me of like a Colorado setting. I've went whitewater rafting twice in my life. Once with my church camp. We went whitewater rafting at where did we go? We did whitewater rafting in Pixel. I don't know. There's a big river either in North Carolina or South Carolina. Me and my church camp went down. I can't remember. It was either in North Carolina or South Carolina. And we were on some massive river, Pixel. Do you know which river I'm talking about? We did that. That was the first time I went whitewater rafting. And then I loved it so much, I begged my dad. I'm like, Dad. My dad was like, hey, did you have fun at church camp? I said, Dad, we took because my church camp is in Missouri. Whenever I was young, I went to 2 church camps when I was a kid. I did one in Missouri and then one in Illinois. And they decided to do a field trip. So the one in Illinois, that was 2 weeks long, and then the one in Missouri is the biggest one I've ever went to. Our church camp in Missouri was 3 weeks, and one of those weeks we went to North Carolina or South Carolina, and we did whitewater rafting. The next time I did whitewater rafting, my dad was like, hey, did you have fun at camp? I was like, Dad, yeah, it was awesome. We went whitewater rafting. My dad's like, would you want to go again? I was like, heck yeah. And so within the next year, I think I was 16, me, my brother, my dad, and my mom went whitewater rafting on the Colorado River, and it was insane. It was awesome. It was so much fun. And there's a picture that someone took of us from the side of the river, and it's part of their package deal. Like, wherever we went whitewater rafting in Colorado, they said, well, for $40, you can get a picture of you and your family, like, in the river, like, mid-action, like when you're paddling, you know, with your massive raft, like, down the Colorado River. Like, and they picked, like, this spot where the waves are crashing. And there's an epic photo. My dad used to put this photo in his office before my dad got real sick. And now I think my mom just packed the photo away in storage until she's going to figure out what to do with all my dad's stuff. So I'm probably going to ask for that photo at some point. I'm like, hey, Mom, I love the frame that my dad put in. So if I get it, that is a great family photo of all of us together. I think I looked super young in it. My brother's like 13, because my brother's 3 years younger than me. I think I was 15 or 16. I had to have been 16, and my brother was 13 or 12, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's what this shirt reminded me of. So that's why I kind of got it. So, but I don't really know what it's from, but it looks cool though. So, Vision says very nice, and Larry says cool shirt. Well, thanks, buddies. I appreciate that. All right, last but certainly not least, this gem. I really wouldn't call it a gem. 6 out of 10. The acting in this is horrible. I mean, Van Damme, he's more of an action hero than a actor. I'll give him this. He's a good action star. He knows his karate. But, oh, that's below the belt, Pixel. Wow. Pixel goes, I just wanted to go against the grain. Sorry, buddy. Awful shirt. No idea who would wear that. 1 tier. 1 tier. Well, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you. I'm just joking. I don't care, Pixel. You're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. I don't care. So, I really wasn't a fan of this. It makes kind of no sense. It takes place in the future. There's a bad guy in it. He's killing a bunch of people. He's a serial killer. And I'm like, in my mind, why would the CIA make a clone of a killer? Why don't you just get a better task force to hunt the killer down? But they initially stick this clone of Van Damme with this veteran cop, and they're like, good luck! You'll find the killer. You'll find him. And the ending is just batshit crazy. So I'm not going to ruin it for anyone. It's an okay watch. Thank God I only paid a buck for this Blu-ray. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but it's in the collection. 6 out of 10. That's my analysis. So there it is. There it is. I know you were, Pixel. I know you were joking around. I just went with it, buddy, to make you laugh and make Visions and everybody else laugh. I was like, you know what? You don't like my shirt, motherfucker? All right, well, fuck you then. I'm just playing around. I don't care. I was just giving a different answer from everybody else. I know you were, buddy. You're always keeping Fears on his toes. Well, with that, that's all we got, guys. It's not, listen, it's an okay watch. But is it the best watch? No. No. It's not an okay watch. I'm sorry. It's not the best watch. It is an okay watch. So there it is. Would Fears ever watch it again? I barely got through it first time, so probably the answer is no. There it is. There it is. You want to make me laugh? Give us a nut clap. Listen, you can't force a nut clap, Pixel. I haven't done a nut clap in forever. I don't even think Visions has ever seen a nut clap on camera. If he has, it's been like an old one. Back in the day where me and Trent did them, and Eric and Jason Cool would make me do it back in the film school days. Again, I can't take credit for that. Trent's the one that created that. I never had anything to do with it. Trent is the one. I enhanced it, but I didn't create it. Trent's the one that created it. So there it is. There it is. Larry says, you need to time out Visions. Why? Why do I need to time him out? Larry, if I need to time out anyone, it's you and Pixel. All right? Because you guys are kind of getting on my fucking nerves. If I'm being honest. You know, that's it. I'm just going to time you guys out. Here we go. I'm done. I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that. You guys were nervous, though. You're like, oh, shit. What the fuck did I do? I'm just joking. You guys didn't do anything. I was just joking around. See, I'm a good actor, Pixel. I can do it, too. You know? How dare you make fun of my shirt? My finger's on that block button. My finger's on that timeout button. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just joking. That's right. That's right. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Pixel. That's right, Visions. Larry says, have you got work tonight? I do have work tonight. My last work night for 10 days. Because as soon as I get off Friday morning, technically the vacation starts because I don't fly out until Saturday night. And the only reason why, normally I get, like, if I'm flying, I hate to fly at night. I'm not really scared about flying at night, but you get real groggy, and then, like, the next day you've got jet lag. The only reason why I'm flying out Saturday night is because I found a great deal. They said, if you fly during the night, we'll knock off a couple of bucks. They said it's cheaper to fly at night. Then I usually fly, like, mid-afternoon, anywhere from, like, 12 to 4. I usually fly, like, whenever I fly home to visit my mom, my dad, mom, everybody. Like, my last flight, whenever I went for my dad's funeral, I think I flew out like 12 in the afternoon, and I got there by 2:30, 3 o'clock, so it wasn't that bad. Saturday, I'm flying at 8:30, and they said, if the wind is with us, you'll get there at 10. They said, if the wind is bad, you'll get there 10:45. So, but my mom was like, I don't care how late it is to pick you up, John. She goes, I'm just excited to see you. And I said, I'm very excited to see you, Mom. And she goes, you're my son, so of course I'll pick you up. And she goes, I don't care if it was 3 in the morning. Then I said, Mom, I would never do that to you, because I said, 10:30 is already, everyone's going to be tired. I said, I would never have you pick me up. I said, out of the goodness of my heart and me being a good son, I said, I would never have my mom pick me up at like 3:45 in the morning. I said, I wouldn't want to fly at that time because I'll be dead ass tired, you know? So yeah. And my mom was like, well, at least you saved some money. I said, yeah. I said, I saved some money. I said, that's why I'm flying. So I should get to St. Louis 10 if the wind is with us. And it said on the ticket, they said, if the weather is fine, 10 o'clock. They said if the wind is pushing against the plane, it's going to be more like 10:30, 10:45. And I was like, that's not that bad. So yeah. Larry says, I thought you were serious. Good acting. Well, there you go, buddy. Remember Visions? I told you I quit the second job. I never told you guys where the second job was. I said, instead of having a second job, I said, can I just pick up some extra shifts? Because I want to get promoted at FedEx. and they want to promote me. They're like, Fears, you're doing a great job. They said, you've only missed a couple of days, because of your stomach. They said, when you are here at work, you do a fantastic job. They said, everyone likes you. You always have a good attitude. They said, you're not starting shit with, the managers. They said, we like you. So they said, keep working hard. And they said, we'll get you promoted as soon as possible. I said, great. And they said, by all means, pick up some extra shifts. So I'm going to start picking up some extra shifts soon. And it'll be like I have a second job. But yeah. Because, I'll be honest, Visions, the second job, I was making decent money. But I was like, you know what? I make so much more at the FedEx. I'll just pick up some more shifts and shit while I find a better job, Like, I'm always looking for better opportunities. So I said, well, I'll just keep working hard at FedEx and get promoted and see how far I can go while because I'm determined. I would love to get a job with a airline doing something. I don't care if it's maintenance, because it doesn't matter what job you work at the airlines, you get free travel, and Fears loves travel. Think of the epic vlogs. Like let's say I would work at an airline doing something, right? Fears would get off on Friday night, pack my bags, do a live stream, say, peace, deuce, later, and I could spend 2 days in the Hawaiian Islands. Epic footage, come back Monday morning, and have an epic vlog for you guys ready to rock and roll and go with the flow. So, that's my plan. So until I find some type of job in the airline industry, I'm going to keep working hard at FedEx. And the minute I find a job in the airline industry, I'm going to quit there and do whatever airline industry job I can find. So, yeah. I thought I told you, though, Visions. Yeah. I thought I told you. So, yeah. I thought I told you. Let's see. Vision says, I have a friend that works at an airline. He flies for free and can assign buddy passes to other people for dirt cheap as long as see, that's what I would want to do. So that's basically it's one of the perks, Visions, that you get whenever. Doesn't matter where you work in the airline. You can be the highest, like, corporate manager fucking guy, or you can be, like, the fucking maintenance guy down at the very bottom of the totem pole. As long as you work for the airline, you get free flights. So, do you mind if I ask what your friend does? Well, I'm not going to ask you what airline he works for, because then all the trolls will be trolling your friend. So, what does he do in the airline industry? Because I've always had a passion for flying. I thought, well, if this film shit never works out, because I've went on many air travel trips, all the trips. I've been to England 25 times in my life, visiting, and that's kind of where I fell. That's kind of how I fell in love with flying, because my mom always took us to we flew to Disneyland, we flew to Disney World, we flew to England, and I was like, well, if this film thing doesn't work out, I can still work on film on the side like I do on my TikTok and my YouTube. And I said it'd be cool to get like a flight job, or an airline job doing something. Sure, I can tell you if you tell me what the second job was. All right, if you guys want to know, it wasn't nothing big. I worked at a fast food place to pick up some extra money. So I'm not gonna say what place it was, but it was a fast food place. So I did that a couple times a week. Mainly I worked at FedEx, which I still do, but a couple of days a week I would go and do a shift right before. So I would do a stream at 4 or 5, and then I would have a shift between 6 and 10. That's why I would never do any late ones. Then I'd come home, get some rest, and then go into the FedEx job at 3:45ish. So, yeah. Vision says, I hope it was Burger King. Sadly, it was not Burger King. But it was and I'll tell you guys this. It wasn't Burger King, it wasn't Taco Bell, and it wasn't McDonald's. It was another fast food place. So, yeah. But I don't want to say the company. But, yeah. But it was an okay gig. But I was just like, I make more money at FedEx. I'm like, I should just try and focus on that. And then I asked my manager, he's like, Fears, why didn't you tell me? I said, tell you what. He goes, if you wanted to pick up more shifts, you should have just asked. And I said, well, I'm asking. He goes, yeah. He goes, you don't need a second job. He goes, if you want to, like, do the night shift, he goes, you could do it like this, Fears. He goes, this is this is the easiest thing. He goes, I'll just put your name on extra shifts. And he goes, you go up to the clipboard and just pick out what ones you want each day. And I went, oh, okay. I'm like, well, how does it work? He goes, you could do it like this, Fears. Like, he goes, when do you usually work? Because this manager is one of the higher ups. So I've talked to him maybe like 4 times since I've been there. He knows my name, but he's busy because he's one of the higher ups, and he takes care of all that. And I said, I usually do the 3:45 to 9 shift. I said, I come in sometimes at 2 or 3 whenever they need me, and get out at 7, 8, 9 whenever they say we're done. He goes, oh, okay, so you do the graveyard shift. I said, yeah. He goes, perfect, Fears, even better. He goes, you come in, do that shift, go home, get some sleep. He goes, then we have shifts started from 5 to 11 or 5 to 10, whichever one you want. So he's like, you could do that shift before your main shift, have enough time to come home, get some sleep, and then be right back to work. I went, oh, man. I said, that would be perfect. And so he goes, yeah. He goes, get rid of the other job. He goes, you should have asked me ages ago. And I was like, well, I didn't know there was. He goes, yeah. He goes, anytime you want some extra stuff, ask me. He goes, I'll put your name on the list. So that's what I'm going to do, Visions. I haven't started that yet. I'll probably start doing extra shifts when I get back from my trip. So, yeah. Vision says, so my friend worked customer service ticket counters in Mesa. Mesa is in Arizona for a very long time and just recently moved up to work out of Phoenix. Nice! That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. See, I wouldn't mind doing that because whether you're in customer service or the tickets or a flight attendant or a maintenance guy, wherever, like Vision said, like me said, it doesn't matter where you work in the airline industry, you get those free trips. You get free travel. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, not Phoenix Visions. I meant Portland, my bad. Phoenix is PHX. That's right, my bad. I'm getting tired. My bad, buddy. Did you work with that mean guy from the Burger King drive-thru? No, Larry, remember I said I wasn't working at Burger King. I was working at a fast food place, but it wasn't McDonald's, it wasn't Taco Bell, and it wasn't Burger King. But I'm not going to tell you guys where. It was a fast food place. Just to pick up some extra money. But my boss was like, Fears, I'm not mad. He goes, but all you would have to have done is just ask. I said, you work in corporate, man, like in the factory, and I didn't want to bug you. And I said, I didn't know that there was any extra shifts. I said, my main manager would have told me. And he goes, well, Fears, he goes, no, she wouldn't have. He goes, if you wouldn't have asked her, then she doesn't know. So he's like, next time ask her or ask me. He goes, but now that I know, I'll put your name on as a person that wants extra shifts. And I said, yeah. And he goes, all you do, you go up to the clipboard and you claim those hours, and then we'll put them, we'll add them onto your onto your online work schedule. I went, oh, perfect. I'm like, awesome. He goes, yeah, it's that simple, Fears. I went, all right. I said, well, buddy, when I get back from my trip, he goes, yeah, he goes, you don't have to start doing them now. He goes, go have fun with your family. He goes, I know you're going to go visit your dad, right? I said, yeah. I said, it's going to be hard. I said, because I haven't went to go visit my dad's grave since it happened. But I said, it's something that I have to do. And I said, I miss my dad. I want to go talk to him. He goes, yeah. He goes, don't worry about those extra shifts until you get back. He goes, have fun with your mom. Have fun with your brother. Go visit Grandma Fears. Take care of all that stuff that you need to do. Then come back, and then we'll start you on the extra shifts. And I went, oh, hell yeah, buddy. So that's what we're going to do. So I have another friend that worked in baggage, loading planes. See, that would be a great job, too. Like loading the bags, because my friend Tim does that, and he does that in Arizona, Visions. That's cool. And he got the hookup, too. So, yeah, you're right. Exactly. See? It doesn't matter where. You can be a ticket booth guy. You can be a maintenance guy, the baggage loaders guy. Just as long as you work for the major corporation airline, they hook you up. So I need to find one of those jobs, because I love travel. Like, picture all the epic adventures that could be added to the Feeders vlogs on the weekends, baby. Plus, I told my mom, I said, Mom, if I ever get one of those jobs, I said I could come and do like little mini vacations like on the weekend to come see you more. And my mom wants that. And so she's like, well, keep looking at all the airlines. And I said, I will. It's hard to get in, but once you find an airline job, and I guarantee you an airline job would pay more than FedEx. But until I find that, I'm going to keep working my ass off at FedEx. Because, Larry, you're right. FedEx is a great company. I love working at FedEx. I've never been happier at a job than FedEx. It's a hard job, but you know what? I don't even have to go to the gym. I get a workout at FedEx, so I'm losing weight. My managers, they actually give a damn. They care. They're the most nicest people in the world. I work with nice people. I've never gotten into any arguments. You know, like sometimes you go to a job and some of the coworkers you don't get along with, and then it's like hell on earth. Never had that problem at FedEx. I've never met not one mean person at FedEx. They're all super nice. So I'm like, I'm not just going to quit that job. The only way I would quit that job is if like I said, if I got an airline job. Then I'd be like, I would, if that ever happened, this is exactly what I would do, Visions. I would go up to my boss and say, I appreciate all the experience, but I said, I'm always trying to better myself. I actually found a job in the airline industry. I'm gonna take a chance with that. And I know my boss. He's so cool. He'd be like, well, Fears, I wish you luck. You were a great worker. He goes, hey, if it doesn't work out, you're more than welcome to come back here. And I would take him up on the offer. If it didn't work out, I'd be right back there saying, hey, can I have my job back? So, yeah. That's pretty funny, Visions. I don't know if I'd make it. I don't know if I would make it, buddy. I could try, though. Vision says, you know what, Fears? In order to save money, have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about mailing yourself to Missouri in a box with holes punched in it? I could give it a go, buddy. Picture the stench if somebody did that. That would be a horror movie all in itself, Visions. Picture someone being an idiot doing that. Oh, yeah, I'll make it. They would never make it. They would die in that box. Someone would open up the box and the fucking stench that would come off that box. Whoo! That would be bad. That would be bad. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But that's what Fears, that's my plan, Visions. I'm gonna keep applying to airlines and just try to get something. Kind of like what your friend did. Like, that'd be a good way to get in. You know, the baggage claim or the ticket or something like that. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Get those free flights, baby. Well, as we all know, when there's no more coffee, Fears needs to go. Plus, I need to go anyway because I need to take a shower. I need to get something to eat. I want to edit before I go into work because it's 8:34. So I want to get a little snooze in, a little edit time. And but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow, we're going to do a stream. I'm going to review Dial of Destiny because the only thing I have to do tomorrow, I paid my rent today. Everything's taken care of. The only thing I need to do is pay my electric bill. I'm going to pay it, get like a 2-hour nap in after work, whoop, right to the movie theaters. And Dial of Destiny, baby, awaits. And it's going to be fucking amazing. I don't care about all this hoopla online. People are saying it's garbage. I will make that determination for myself. I cannot wait to go see a new Indiana Jones movie because I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones. And you bet your ass. Unfortunately, I thought a week and a half for that Indiana Jones hat would be enough time. Apparently not. So they said the Indiana Jones hat is going to come in that I had made for me. That's going to come in next week while I'm gone. So they're going to my apartment complex is going to hold all my mail. So yeah. So, which I forgot to tell them. I need to tell them that tomorrow that I'm receiving a big package because they said it takes them at least 2 weeks. They hand make. They buy all the supplies. They buy all the material. And they said, we spend a week or two on every person's order, on everyone's hat. So you know you're getting some good quality. It's going to be a good replica quality Indiana Jones fedora hat. Fortunately, it's not gonna come in time for me to wear it at the movie theater. But you guys have all seen my gray fedora that I bought at Walmart for like $4. I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna bring my cup of Christ, and I don't care what they say. Come high or hell water, I will do whatever it takes for the vlog to get some Diet Coke in the fucking cup of Christ and be like, you must choose wisely, you know, and drink from the cup of Christ. Because I've put coffee in it before just to make you guys laugh, but I'm taking it to the theaters and I will get some fucking Diet Coke in that bitch, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. There it is. But yeah. I do want to have Adam in the chat. I thought I unblocked him. So Adam, I'm sorry that you can't comment. I unblocked both of your channels. So I don't know what's going on. I did unblock him. I did. I would love to interview Adam Pacitti. I really would. I would. I've actually asked Adam before. But I've been so busy with stuff, Pixel, so it's not that I don't want to interview him. I want to interview. These are like the biggest interviews that I want to do next, because everyone loved my professional interview with Steph. I admire her. I think she makes a cool Dorothy. She looks like Judy Garland. I was fascinated by her story. I think it's cool, like that Land of Oz. It's a shame that part of it burnt down, but now they're revamping it. One of these days before I die, I'm going to go to the Autumn of Oz event that she was talking about in her interview. So, Pixel, it's not that I don't want to interview. Adam, I know you're watching this, I want to interview you. I've just been busy with other projects, working on my own stuff. But the next few projects, I would love to, not projects, the next few interviews that I would like to do is these. Not in any order, just these. I would like to interview Visions about his business, Tommy, Adam Pacitti, Randy, and a surprise guest. I wrote this person. I follow them. Kind of like Steph. I don't know if this person, it's a guy, and I've been following this guy for years, and he's very famous I know he's famous on Instagram. But I wrote him a professional letter. I said, sir, I do professional interviews from time to time on my YouTube channel. I've been a fan of your YouTube channel. I've been a fan of your acting career. I've been a fan of your Instagram. I said, you take phenomenal photos. I would love to professionally interview you on my podcast. Please let me know if that's possible. And I wrote him about a month ago, Pixel, and I haven't got a response yet. So that one, I don't know if he's going to, he's so popular in the world today. I don't know if he's got probably so many fans. I doubt he'll respond. But I thought, well, you don't know until you try, because I never thought Steph would write me back, because I was a great admirer, and now we're friends and stuff. But she actually said yes. I said, if Steph said yes, Fears, why not take a chance, write this actor / YouTuber content creator. He may respond. He hasn't responded yet, but we'll see. But those are the next few interviews I would like to do. So we'll get around to doing them. By the way, Visions, you didn't say yes or no. Would it be possible at some point, could I professionally interview you about your business? It's okay if you don't want to. But I thought I would ask your permission, because I know you get kind of shy sometimes and you're not really, you don't have to be on camera. You could use your Exhume Vision symbol and we could just hear your voice. But I thought I would ask you, because I have great respect for you, buddy, and we're friends. But I really would love to professional interview you, because I have tons of questions about your business. And I think it would be a good idea to, one way to promote your business. But if you don't want to do it, I completely understand. But please let me know. Let's see. Pixel says, you got to go into the phone app, and it has... Okay, I'll look at it. I will look at it, Pixel. I will try to figure it out. I really will. But yeah. Well, it's not about you being an online personality, Visions. I would love to focus our interview on your business. Like how you created it, why did you create it, what inspires your content for the website, that kind of stuff. But yeah. So that's cool. You'll think about it. All right, well, think about it. And you know what, buddy? While I'm gone on my trip, think about it. And when I get back from my trip, then let me know. Because that'll give you tons of time to think about it. But again, you will not hurt my feelings. If you say no, I respect you as a person. I respect you as a content creator. Most, and first and foremost, I respect you as a friend. But I think it would be a cool idea. I would love to interview you professionally, just like how I professionally interviewed Steph. There would be questions. I'll do the questionnaire at the end, the 10 questionnaire questions, all that good stuff. So, yeah. So, ask Visions how much he's packing. Well, I saw that post, Visions, and I'm so proud of you for wanting to get in shape. You said, like, your body's been kind of out of shape, and you said, enough sitting around. Everything is going to be packing. Everything's going to be tight, abs, all that stuff. I saw your Facebook post, and I saw your Instagram post. So, good for you wanting to lose weight, buddy. That's awesome. I didn't know that you were out of shape. I had no idea. I thought you were in shape. Oh, I mean, I never asked. It's none of my business. But, yeah, Visions, think about it, because you'll have tons of time, because I'm not going to do these interviews, all of those interviews that I said, guys, until after my vacation is done. When I get back, I already told Tommy, I think the first one I'm going to do is the Tommy NC 2010 professional interview. So, you'll have tons of time, Visions, to think about, should I let Fierce professionally interview me? And just let me know when I get back. So, no rush. Think about it. Let me know. So, yeah. While that is true, it parallels the movie. It's a quote from Taxi Driver. Is it? That's been a long time since I've seen Taxi Driver. Oh, yeah, it is. With Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver. Yep, it is. Yep. Oh, shit. Larry says, you know what, Fierce? Take his mod if he doesn't let you. That's a bit intense, Larry. I don't think we need to go that far. I respect Vision's opinion. If he doesn't want to be professionally interviewed, this is exactly what I'll say. If I get back from my trip and he's like, you know what, Fierce? He goes, I really don't want you to interview me. No offense, buddy. I'll be like, no worries. That's exactly what I'll say. I'll be like, you know what, Visions? No worries. I thought it was a cool idea. I'm not going to force you into doing something you don't want to do. We're all good. That's exactly what I'll say. So, yeah. On June 29th in the movie, he recites the monologue. And it's June 29th. That it is. Hey, but I will say this, Visions. I've seen the movie, but it's been like 20 plus years since I've seen that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, buddy. I need to get that one on Blu-ray and put it into the collection, because Taxi Driver is fucking amazing. It's got Robert De Niro. It's got Gene Hackman in it, I believe. I believe they're both in it. So, again, it's been a long time since I've seen that, but anyway. I'm taking off. I need to get a shower. I need to get something to eat. And all that. But thank you so much for the 6 likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the loving and loyal fans. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate the likes, the views, the comments, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll keep you guys updated on my trip. Like I said, I'll probably do a couple of streams, when I'm in Missouri, just to tell you guys what I'm going. I'm printing off the Visions, Pixel, everybody else. I'm printing off my movie sheet, all the movie gems that I need to find. So I'm gonna add. Hang on, Larry. Let me write it down. I need to get a pen. Larry, what was that movie? What was that movie you had me watch? I need to write. I'm gonna write it down. Then I need to add no. Hang on, Pixel. I'm gonna add them right now. So no holds barred. I need to find that one. So let me add this to the list. No holds barred with Hulk Hogan. So I got that one. And then Larry, what was the next one? What was the one again that you? Oh, Vision Quest. Vision Quest. That's what it was. Vision Quest. Got it. All right. There it is. I saved it to the list. Got it. I got them both. Vision Quest and no holds barred. Got them. So I'm gonna print off that sheet tomorrow. So probably what I'll do is tomorrow, right after work, home, breakfast, shower, 2-hour nap, 2 or 3 hour nap, wake up, library, print off the movie sheet, and then hightail it to the movie theaters for a fucking Dial of Destiny, motherfucker. It's gonna be so amazing. I cannot wait. And I don't care about the naysayers. I love me some Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones could be 155 and Fears would still go see the movie. Why? Because Indiana Jones is the shot. It's so good. And you're right, Visions. Hung, Gung, Chung, VUng, Dung, Rung, Lung, Sung, Kung, Mung, Bung, Sung. I can go all day, baby. I can go all day. All right. Well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this guy right here, FearsMan26, Fears Vlogs. Check out Pixel, Lord of the Pylons. Pixel, get your head out of your ass and put up that Vegas footage. I need me some more Pixel footage. Get on it. You're such a better editor than I am. Get on it. Now. I don't care that you're 6'2". Fears will be kicking ass and taking names if you don't upload that fucking footage, buddy. Get on it. Check out my buddy Randy at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Check out my buddy Sam, Egotistical Commando on Twitch. Sam, where are you, buddy? I miss you. Come on back. I hope you're okay. And last but certainly not least, check out Visions, Lord Visions, King of the Goths, at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Buy his new shirt, the AC/DC one that I saw the other day. It's a pretty good fucking shirt. Or buy the I Love Transylvania. The I Love Transylvania shirt. I've got the stickers, Visions. But I need to get the shirt. I need to get the I Love Transylvania shirt. I haven't bought it yet, but I will buy it at some point. I will buy it. Because fucking Dracula is amazing. He's one of the best Universal monsters ever. So I think the better question is why wouldn't I buy it? So yeah. Gonna have to time you out, Larry, for being a bad guy. Oh shit. Larry, don't blame me. Visions, you don't have to time him out. Use that time to pray. Oh shit. Don't time him out. Don't time him out. But Visions, I am going to buy that shirt. And why should you check out his channel? Because Visions is a cool motherfucker. My buddy, my pal. All right. Well, with that, this is Fears. Peace. Deuces. Likes. Fears loves you. Fears, as always, cares about you. I will see you guys later. Peace!